What's up guys, this is Crook for Money. In this video we're going to be going after the part-time in Cairo on Halo 2 Anniversary, and we're going to be getting the achievement Monopolized. That is what this series is going to be. As you can see on this loading screen right here, you can see what the part-time actually is. So yeah, we're going to go after the part-time for every single level on Legendary. You can get the part-time on easy if you want, but I wanted to put a little twist on it and go for legendary part-times because these part-times are kind of meant for easier difficulties. At least, definitely Regret and Gravemind. So, that's what's going on. No skulls. This is a legitimate speedrun. It's not going to be very fast though because this is just me just trying to go as fast as I can, kinda like first or second try. The format that I did is that I played this on my main account and then I played it again on my secondary account so you guys can see the achievements pop when I finish the levels. So we start out this level, we don't even have to do armory because that doesn't really count as a level in terms of monopolized anyway. In speedrunning, if you're doing full game, yeah, it counts, but for monopolized, it doesn't count, so we just start at Cairo. We go up there so we can avoid those enemies, and then we try to get a plasma pistol, go up here. It's basically the same as Halo 2 Original, and this is actually more difficult than Halo 2 Original because you don't have sword flying, so you have to rely on the plasma pistol quite a bit more, and a little bit more skill involved as well. So get up to this guy, he's not moving so we just hit him in the back. It's the quicker way to do it. It saves ammo anyway. And then just take out all these enemies really quickly with the battle rifle, plasma pistol, and grenades. And this room goes pretty well. It's probably like my second or third attempt. I think it was my second attempt at Cairo. And second attempt meaning that this was like my second time playing Cairo on MCC. And as I said, things are different because you don't have the ability to sword fly and all that. I saw that elite there, so I threw a plasma grenade to get him out of the way so he doesn't cause problems, because leaving just one enemy alive can cause quite a bit of problems in this area when the next wave spawns and all that. So we got rid of him. Waiting for this dialogue, we get 2 grenades off that guy. And if you're not familiar with speedrunning, you have to look at that for the mission to progress faster. We get around those guys, and then we go into this room, you get a checkpoint, we kill these 2 grunts, and then we get the plasma pistols off those grunts. There's actually a quicker way to do this. I'm not really doing IL strats, I'm basically doing full game strats. I'm not even sure if you do full game strats like this in MCC, but this is the way I do it on Original, so that's how I'm going to do it on MCC. I try to play this as similarly to the Original that I can without sword flying and all that. So we just stay up here, we have our 2 plasma pistols, so if we run out of ammo we can just get another plasma pistol. And we take out all the grunts with grenades, plasma grenades, maybe like a frag, and clear these waves as quickly as possible. Basically, same exact thing you would do on Original. Used one of my frags there. But yeah, as I said, these runs are actually going to go on HaloRuns.com. Did someone say HaloRuns.com? But yeah, they're legitimate runs. I can easily improve them. They're not good. They're just like kind of my first or second attempt at the levels. So they could easily be improved, but I thought I might as well just put these on HaloRuns.com just to have a time. And maybe, you know, in the future do a full game speedrun, which Gravemind will be the death of me, maybe even Regret, but maybe even Cairo. Cairo's really hard on MCC for me. I mean, it's hard in general, but yeah. So unlike the original, we can't sword fly, so we keep the plasma pistol. And I stick this guy. Sword canceling isn't a thing either, so we can't sword cancel past that guy. Not that we have a sword anyway. And then basically take these guys out the same as you would on original. And then since we have the plasma pistol, we can plasma pistol these two guys, which is actually a lot easier than having the sword because the sword isn't really useful for that area. And as I said, these aren't really good runs. They're just, you know, me trying to get the part-time. It's just very minuscule, you know, requirements. So I mess up the jump there. I'm not used to doing that because you don't have to do it on original. You can just sword fly to the grunt and skip this entire area. So I get it on second try, not that big of a deal. Kill these two grunts because they can actually shoot you and kill you. As you can see, I'm jumping through this window and I almost die jumping through the window from the enemies below, which is pretty inconvenient. I'm glad I got this checkpoint. It's not completely consistent and I completely botched that plasma shot. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. Sometimes these grunts run away when you kill the elite. That's generally how it goes. If you kill an elite or something, they run away, but these grunts didn't want to run away. They just wanted to keep shooting at me. It was kind of just a random scenario, so I get killed by the grunts 2 times, and then for this one I'm just like, yo, I just need to take care of these grunts. I leave the last one because I see he's running away. If I was really unlucky, it would have turned around and shot me and killed me because it would only took like 2 shots to kill me, and I wouldn't have been able to turn around in time. This area is pretty tough for me too because I'm not used to using a plasma pistol, and using the sword is even tough in this area sometimes because the enemies sometimes do weird things that I don't expect. For this section, since we can't sword fly to the elite and over the hangar thing, I try to jump over this, but for some reason the guy at the top of the hangar spotted me when I was climbing up there and shot me a couple times before I grenade jumped, so I ended up killing myself. And then you can see, you know, I'm struggling with these enemies, not really cooperating again. I somehow managed to not even get any damage taken right there. Do the grenade jump again, I actually get shot a few times, but luckily survived the grenade jump anyway. Just barely. And then we walk across this so we can skip the enemies that spawn in to the left. And yeah, just so we don't have to kill them. Some people on original, if they can't get the sword fly off the guy on the top of the hangar, they'll just kill those two and run across because it's faster, but I never really did that strat, so I don't feel comfortable doing it. I feel like it's a huge waste of time if I die, and it would be, so I just do the safer route of going above the map. Right here, I do really risky strats. I kill as many bugs as I can. I think I killed all of them, I'm not sure. And then I take out all these guys. This is like really, really risky how quickly I'm trying to clear this area, and I almost die a few times. This grunt almost kills me. If he didn't throw that plasma grenade, he probably would have killed me. And I didn't even realize I didn't even kill him, so he could have killed me right there as well, probably. So now we're just waiting for the elevator to go down. In original, you just sword fly and all that, and the elevator would never actually even go up. Right here, for this section, you have to plasma shot that guy on the turret, which is really hard because there's no, plasma shot doesn't lock on because he's so far away, and you kind of have to, it kind of goes down a bit because he's so far away, so you kind of have to aim it a little higher than he is. Sometimes it can hit the turret, which won't even touch him, so it's kind of tough. So I'm clearing this section out really slowly because it's just like, these guys just really aren't cooperating. I grabbed 2 plasma pistols because on original you would have a full plasma pistol because you just sword fly across the map and you wouldn't have to worry about ammo and all that. So I pick up 2 so I have more ammo when I reach the final room. Right here I didn't know that these guys spawn in that early. So there's like a certain area where you cross and those guys spawn in. I didn't realize they were gonna spawn in while I was standing there, so I ended up dying instantly because those guys can kill you really, really fast, as you've seen. So now we're back at this checkpoint, and I clear the area a lot quicker. And I'm actually surprised this section went as well as it did, because the first time I did this, I think I went like 15 or 16 minutes on this level. It was pretty bad. So, I don't know, I feel more comfortable going on this side. I'm not really sure, maybe in the future if I continue practicing this level I'll go on the left side and figure out how to kill these guys a little more proficiently. This other guy got away from me, and he's actually above me, but I don't see him. You could see him on screen a couple times, but I just completely didn't see him when I was doing this. Fortunately, he just like didn't see me somehow, and I get around him. So now we're in the final room. We have less than 100 ammo with the plasma pistol, which we normally have full ammo on original because we just sort of fly across the map and skip those enemies, not having to worry about ammo management or anything like that. And then right here, all the enemies line up pretty good, not gonna lie. I get pretty lucky with the way they're lining up. And then this guy right here, I don't know how he survived that, but I guess it's because he's a silver elite. Struggled a little bit, but we got him. Right there, I almost died by through a plasma grenade, which made him jump out of the way. Luckily, he didn't keep shooting me when I was doing this. I shoot him right in the head, and he's dead. And we got the part-time in Cairo. And in the next video, we'll be doing Delta Halo, and then so on until we get monopolized. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys like this series. Peace. I'm out.